16 seconds a shot. Marco, that's about usual for Marco, 24. Well, he's spotted the plant. Needs a kiss on the brown. Not that type of kiss.
One.
Half ball on the brown, he'd developed it. So he's not on a colour. And that plant was on. So just a little trickle up behind the green.
I'm a little bit surprised. If he knew the plant was on, play it a bit softer. It looked set for me.
Yep. I think there's just an air of trepidation about Marco in this match, and as they said in the studio, and it is a fact, when you're playing someone like Ronnie, this is like playing Ronnie in his own backyard. It's like the Ronnie O'Sullivan show, and you feel like a bit part player sometimes. You've got to try and raise yourself above that. Easier said than done. Just covered, so he's looking to come off the left-hand side cushion. Could go wrong, this. Trying to nestle on that red just below the black. Looks a good line. And a very good length. Well played. That's all you can do in those situations. Contain it. Another couple of rolls and it would have been excellent, but just a fraction short of perfect. Yeah, decent shot from Ronnie. Obviously, he'd have preferred a better length with the cue ball. He's not asking any great questions here of Marco to get this in a good, safe position. Obviously, if he's going to play safe down the right-hand side of the table, which looks the obvious one, got to be careful with that red near the right-hand cushion, but that shouldn't be a problem. Well, where's the red going? Oh, and where's the cue ball going now? Is it going to nestle behind the green? Well, enough to block the path to the red over the corner. Saved by the green. Bit of a problem here for Ronnie. He's got to be careful. If he doesn't catch this right, he could go in off this red. Played it well, as good as he could, as good as he could. May have left the red to the right middle, but there's pressure on it with this red being over the corner. Anything thinner than that could have dropped in off, but well played. But as I say, there is a pot to the right middle, but Marco knows if he misses it, he'll leave the red to the left corner. Or maybe there's another red that may tempt him. One to the right corner, particularly with that black being near the corner. You sort of get the feeling that that's the red I'm looking at. I think if you're just a bit wide, it could possibly go in off the black. He's taking it on. So close, so close, but not there. Just a fraction wide, and probably because he was thinking maybe I could get in off the black. No problem for Ronnie.
One.
To pot that. I'm not certain where the black's going to go when it's respotted. But Ronnie will be just glad to be in amongst the balls and a chance to get that 2-frame advantage going into the mid-session interval. Now he's just having a look, Ronnie, to see if the black is available. And if it is available into the right corner, what a chance this is. It needs to slow down.
9.
Oh, that's careless.
Well, that's probably one of the worst shots Ronnie's played. Certainly this week, and probably for a long time. This is very clumsy for him. A lot of room there. Just a complete lapse in concentration. That will irritate him
9.
a lot. But great safety shot, great pace in the cue ball.
Yeah, and I think that's the difference between Ronnie of the last couple of seasons. If he'd have played a bad shot like that, he'd have just gone down and played the safety and give the safety no respect whatsoever. But he counted to 10, held his frustration, and played a very, very good safety shot. Yeah, just looking at that shot of Ronnie's, he wanted to finish in the circle. That's how far out he was. As Stephen said, lapse in concentration. And you can't drop your guard for a minute, particularly on these very quick cloths. But he's got Marco in the spot of bother here. There is a path back to the balk end, but boy, he's got to catch this one right. There's plenty of reds he could collide into if he doesn't get the right contact. Pretty good, but he's knocked a red over the corner. Is there a gap? Well, may be able to bend it with a bit of left-hand side, but he's got to avoid the blue. That's what he's trying. Right-hand side on the cue ball. And judged it nicely. Okay, he couldn't play any harder. He had to give time for that side to take effect. So this black, not as easy as it could have been. But it goes, we know that. And in potting it, doesn't have to do much with the cue ball. The red just above the black will slow the cue ball down. The pot on the black, though, is tricky. Floated it in lovely. And I think he's just about on this red to the left
8.
corner. Just trying to find a place for his bridge hand. It was awkward, and he never really could get in the right line. He'll be disappointed. That's another good chance that Ronnie's missed now. Awkward cueing, but didn't expect him to miss it, in all honesty. Well, can Marco not get through to this red to the right of the black? Looks as though he can. Oh, clearly can. Well, he's looking for what comes after the red and the black.
One.
Doesn't want to overthink these situations, Marco. He's up to 27 seconds a shot at the moment. Doesn't want to lose his natural flow And looking at his body language, I don't think he's exactly where he wanted to be off that positional shot. And he's potted it nicely and got the nice angle on the blue that he required.
$14. 15. Yeah.
Immediately asking Jan Verhaas to clean the cue ball. Didn't sound good, and as you can see, it didn't look good either. And bounce.
22.
I think he's okay though. I think he's just got enough angle on this red to the left middle to stun back for the black.
$23.
I think one of these two reds to the left of the pink will pot to the left centre. He does have an angle if he wanted to go into the three reds in the cushion here. Just taking what's on at the moment, but that was an opportunity. It was a big
30.
target. You see the two reds that are together on that right cushion. He could have played a cannon on those.
Get the feeling about Marco in this match so far. He's a little bit unease out there. He's not settled, I don't think. You can tell with some of his shot selection. But Ronnie, well, he was asking a lot there, overstretching, trying to pot that red, screw off the side cushion. Ronnie's just lost his focus at the moment. He's missed a few easy balls in this frame. And that was asking a lot what he was trying to do there. Now this time, Marco takes the opportunity to pot the red, bring those two reds into play as you suggested. So maybe sometimes, you know, you miss an easy ball and then your opponent lets you off and you just makes you feel a little bit different and a bit more aggressive. And he certainly played that more aggressively.
Okay.
7.
Just a matter of dropping this red in. Cue ball off the side cushion for the black. It's normally pretty good with the rest.
$8.
May have to play for the red that's on the black cushion, close to the left corner. Well, he's playing topspin, so it looks like he's playing for one of the open reds.
15.
Still needing 3 more reds to clinch the frame at this visit.
16.
So it's not a formality. They're not ideally situated.
Twenty-one.
59 points remaining. Of course, every time he pots a red, that reduces what's remaining by 8 points. That's the maximum, of course, red and a black.
22.
So coming up for the blue, but not perfect on the blue. Glance at the scoreboard. Cover, and another red and a cover to clinch the frame. Not a formality.
No, I think the easiest positional shot is to play for the red in the right hand cushion. Just off this, here he's playing it. I touch your left hand side. And he's just finished 3 inches short. Because he would just love to just
27.
drop that red in for the black. He's shaking his head, this red's now missable. Still got to play it, I feel. And if he plays it at dead weight, it gives the red more chance of dropping in. Well, he's looking at the red in ball, but if he's playing safe, I don't agree with this shot.
Marco Fu, 27.
Again. Taking the safer option.
Good safety that from Ronnie. Excellent. And Marco Fu is in a spot of bother here. Okay, you'd think he can come off the left-hand side cushion and just nestle on this red. But if he doesn't hit it off 2 cushions, he's playing it with pace. Well, that was a strange way to go for me.
Foul. A miss.
Well, a
Ronnie
chance of a
O'Sullivan.
pot for Ronnie, but I don't know. I'd have it put back, personally. Ronnie's choice. As I say, he can get in between the pink and blue and pot this red. Me, I'd have it put back. Ronnie just having a look what the difficulty of the situation was, and it was difficult. But he's decided to keep this frame in his own hands by playing the pot.
Yeah.
No, he's not. You don't get that much thinking time on Mastermind.
Okay, Ronnie.
See Marco play the same shot. I was interested now. It's like Ronnie got down for the shot and then didn't feel confident enough to take it on.
Yeah, and sometimes it's only when you get down to a shot whether you see it differently. But Marco, well, has contained the situation somewhat.
I still just get the feeling he might be punished for not taking the pot on when he was at the table previously.
It's a decent length from Ronnie. There is a chance of a pot on this red. And the way the situation is, he may be forced to take it on. There you see it, 37 ahead. 51 remaining, red and a colour needed. He's going for it. Now, where does the red finish? Well, it kissed the brown. And it's run safe. Force into this. Didn't see a safety. Well, decent shot that from Ronnie. Safe enough. That was a strange shot. There's no way he could pot that red. Not quite certain. I think he was just trying to knock the pink into a safe position. But he's left a pot on here. Much too thin. No. Well, Ronnie's been fortunate there. He's been lucky. He missed the red by a long way, but he's got away with it.
He's completely either lost his focus, concentration, gone off the boil at the moment, Ronnie. Last couple of pots he's gone for, he's missed by a mile.
So this red is gradually beginning to open up. Sorry, this frame. And Marco just trying to nudge reds to the cushion, put them in awkward positions. Ronnie, of course, trying to get the reds out into the open. A chance here for Marco to put Ronnie in a bit of bother. They're trying to get this cue ball in behind the yellow. Well, you would think that was the shot, that would be the shot you'd play normally, but it seems he's intent at the moment and trying to put colours safe. He's trying to play off the red and knock the black or pink on the cushion. I see the method, see the reason why. But the thing is, he could have played that shot earlier on, and he refused it by trying to play